Look around your room. The chair you're sitting on, the mug in your hand, the screen in front of you. None of it came from thin air. Almost every object in our built world is the result of someone's decision to start a business. Someone imagined a better way to sit, sip, or type, then took the leap of turning that idea into a product for strangers. And yet so many of us rail against business while literally surrounded by its fruits. There's a profound irony in typing out anti-market tweets on a smartphone. It doesn't invalidate all criticism, of course, but it underscores a key point. Technological progress isn't separate from the economic system that produces it. These tools, this comfort, didn't manifest by accident. Let's zoom out. 200 years ago, at the dawn of the industrial capitalist era, an estimated 94% of the world's population lived in extreme poverty. Today, that number is less than 10%. That's the single greatest transformation of the human condition in history. And it's not just wealth. Global life expectancy more than doubled in that same period, from under 40 to over 70. This was fueled by advances in medicine, sanitation, and food, all things that businesses helped fund, produce, and distribute at a massive scale. We credit scientists for the light bulb, but it was entrepreneurs like Thomas Edison who built the companies to put one in every socket. Commerce is the great dissemination system. It takes what works and makes it cheaper, better, and available to more people. The caricature of business is the greedy tycoon, but that misses the heart of entrepreneurship. At its core, it's a profoundly human act of creation and courage. It starts with seeing a problem and saying, the world could be better if we had this, so I'm going to try to make it. Steve Jobs famously said he was here to put a dent in the universe. That's the voice of a creator, and it's a path defined by risk. The vast majority of new businesses fail. Founders pour their life savings, their years, their energy into an idea with no guarantee of a payoff. Every household brand you know was once an unlikely startup, a bet against the odds. Of course, a skeptic will say, but what about inequality, exploitation, monopolies? These are serious concerns. Defending business isn't denying its flaws. It's arguing that we should manage the system, not abandon it. A rising tide can lift all boats, even if some rise higher. And as societies get wealthier through business growth, they demand higher standards. The solution to exploitation isn't to end enterprise, but to enforce fair rules, like traffic lights on a busy road. We don't ban restaurants because a few violate health codes. We enforce the codes and keep cooking. So, the next time you use a product that makes your life better, pause and consider the story behind it, the risk, the effort, the creativity. Business is the invisible architecture of our world. It isn't a sinister, distant force. It's a human institution, driven by people with ideas, trying to solve problems. To defend business is to defend human potential. The system, for all its faults, empowers the problem solvers. And that is why it has driven humanity so far. Let's not just take it for granted. Let's make it better, yes, but let's also give credit where it is due.